My name's Jeremy Gilley. I'm a documentary filmmaker and the founder of Peace One Day. In 1998, I decided to make a film about peace. Then I realised there was no day of peace with a fixed calendar date. That was it. I was going to try and establish the first ever annual Peace Day, a day of global ceasefire and non-violence, a day for everyone to become involved in the peace process. The office was a spare room in my mum's house. I had a computer, a telephone, and a handful of committed friends. We were young and full of dreams. Over the next 3 years, I travelled the world to build the case, working with the United Nations, governments, Nobel Peace Laureates, humanitarian organisations, and those living in conflict zones.
If there is a cessation for a day, then it gives us an opportunity to move supplies safely through places that are otherwise difficult.
Any moment that we can give the combatants to pause, to think, and reflect on what they are doing to their own people and to the environment will be a great achievement, and I would support it 100%.
I think the great thing is at least we've done something for the next generation.
In September 2001, the member states of the United Nations unanimously adopted a Peace Day, a day of ceasefire and non-violence, the 21st of September, annually. It was incredible.
Was originally brought to our attention by a UK-based organisation, Peace One Day.
It is so decided.
The next challenge was to prove the day could work by stopping the fighting in a conflict zone, so humanitarian action could take place. An old friend, Jude Law, wanted to help. After 3 years of campaigning, that goal became a reality in Afghanistan, where in 2007, due to everybody's hard work, particularly the United Nations, Peace Day agreements were reached with all sides, including the Taliban. As a result, 10,000 health workers were able to vaccinate 1.4 million children against polio on Peace Day. The UN also announced in Afghanistan on the day that there was a 70% reduction of violent incidents. It was amazing.
The cynic used to say, what difference does a day make? What I saw in Afghanistan was, well, the difference is life or death.
من به خاطر صلح صلاح خود را به دایاک تسلیم میکنم. شما برای صلح چی میکنید؟
Afghanistan was the launchpad that Peace Day needed. Approximately 95% of the world's violence happens in our homes, communities, schools, and places of work, so we actually all have a role to play in decreasing violence. From 2007, we've dedicated ourselves to institutionalizing Peace Day through global awareness initiatives and strategic partnerships. Providing free educational tools, building relationships with corporations, NGOs and others, creating sport, music and dance initiatives, holding Peace Day celebrations featuring major artists. These are just some of the ways we spread the message.
As CEO of a company which believes deeply in finding sustainable ways to do business, this struck a chord with me.
On September 21st, we will be celebrating peace on that one day.
It's a massive cause. I'm going to do it, and I want you to do it too.
And now we want to decrease violence in the cyber world on Peace Day. This year, we've launched the #CyberNonviolence campaign to spread a message of peace and non-violence in the online world. Together with partners from leading child protection agencies and internet monitoring specialists, we aim to decrease online hate speech, racism, bullying, and violent content, and measure that result. In 2002, on the first Peace Day, with a fixed calendar date, we monitored a few activities. Now, over 1 billion people are aware that the 21st of September is Peace Day, with millions of people involved in peaceful action. Our target now is 3 billion aware by 2025.
C'est une journée qui vient à point nommé et je pense que c'est une graine qui est semée pour la paix.
The institutionalisation of Peace Day is working, and it will continue with your support. Together, we can make this day a day of global unity, a day of action, a day when lives are saved.
I do see the possibilities of change, and I think people need to be lifted at times. Hope is a great energizer.
So what will you do to make peace on the 21st of September? Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn and Facebook and get involved. By working together, there will be peace one day.